Hello, welcome or welcome back to Sapling Tarot. My name is Imogen. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to have a look at some new and upcoming tarot decks. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Blackwell's website, and I found some stuff that's come out in the last couple of months, and then also some stuff that's going to be coming out in the next few months. I hope this is interesting to you. Do let me know in the comments if it is. And let's jump straight into it. Please excuse all of the many bajillion tabs. This isn't even all of them, but I wanted to have more information on the decks that I wanted to talk about. Otherwise this would be a million years long, and I'd probably end up doxing myself. So let's start with, we have the Symbolic Tarot of Worth mini, and I know that there's another mini deck coming up. I am not familiar with the full-size version of this, but I am so intrigued by this mini. So, bestseller. I love the colour palette, and I think the illustrations are so much fun, but I think where it really sings is these minors. So we've got for the 4 we've got sort of symbols of the Emperor, and for the 10 we've got the wheel, and I feel like I'm not super proficient with the old kind of Marseille stuff. Oh, that's interesting. So what's that? That's okay, 9's the Hermit, obviously. And also these backs are so lovely. So yeah, I think this is really cool. This is probably just a mini of a really classic deck that I've just simply never come across. But I saw it in Wheel of Fate in Edinburgh fairly recently, and I'm really tempted by this to kind of pad out my Marseille learning journey. And it's got the little Hebrew letters on it as well. So yes, I'm quite tempted by this one. So this came out in May, so we're going back a little bit, but they're, just ones that I wanted to talk about. So speaking of minis and classics, we have the Solar Busker Tarot Mini, which is apparently on sale. It's my understanding, that this is one of the oldest decks, but I suppose that's quite a contentious thing. Historical Renaissance tarot deck, very cool pocket format. The artwork is so dramatic. It's so cool. I don't know how easily I would read with this. And also I wonder if it's the Lo Scarabeo ones, would it have the chunky borders with the keywords on it? I don't know, would they show that? The colours are so good. This blue and this deep purple are the kind of colours that I use all the time. Just, I don't know, craft, practice, whatever. Because they're not primary colours, are they? But they're just really good. I think that's quite a good 3 of Swords. I know we hate a 3 of Swords and a heart thing, but I don't know. I think it's very cool. I like the historical element. Those backs are lovely. Yeah, again, this is probably just one that's going to loiter on a wish list for ages. I think the full size of this has already been on my wish list for ages, but I just never get around to buying it because I'm just like that with mass market decks in particular, and also decks that I think that I would maybe find kind of difficult. Okay, next one. We've got the Vesper Tarot. Now this is totally different. I think it's also a Lo Scarabeo one, but it's got, so it's half human, half bat protagonist. It's a black and white deck, and I think it's super cute. It's kind of almost not even black, it's kind of an off black, sort of almost purpley colour. I can't really read this. And I've never really had any success with black and white decks, with the exception of, I suppose, like the Citadel, because that isn't just black and white, it's also got like red and copper stuff in it. But I think the character's really cute. And again, I don't think I'd be able to read with it, but I really like the art style. Oh, I like that for the Empress. She's like totally of the earth. Very cute. That's a good Wheel of Fortune with like the sort of hamster wheel chasing thing. Oh, that's so cute. But yeah, I mean, probably not for me. Oh, I love the deer. Very cool. Yeah, very cool, very cute. But yeah, probably not one for me. Okay, who's next? We've got the Vintage Tattoo Tarot. This was so hard to Google because there's obviously the Tattoo Tarot, like the ink and intuition one. So actually, like finding the art for stuff like that was pretty difficult. But this is like a queer deck, which is always exciting. Yeah, celebrate queerness in tarot with tattoo-inspired artwork. Oh yeah, this was it. Like I did find some just on the Amazon page. I love this style of art. I think this colour palette is so nice. I don't have like the original, not the original, as if these are like related, but like the tattoo and tarot, or tarot tattoo, whatever one. It's like, it's very bold colours. So I mean this I would be super tempted by because I'm a big, tattoo fan. I like tattoo art. But these softer colours, and particularly this like minty green colour, is like very, very me. Oh, there we go. Got some more. Got nice gay lovers. It's a very metal Three of Swords. I love it. I love the snake and the Two of Coins. I wonder if it's like Pippi or if it's more like narrative. There doesn't seem to be like enough. I haven't been able to find enough images of it. So if you know anyone who's like done videos or whatever of this, because it came out like, I don't know, nearly 6 weeks ago. So yeah, let me know if you have this. What do you think? I think it's super cute and the colours are just delicious. Right, who's next? Oh, we've got another like classic one. We're having like a huge Lo Scarabeo moment. Apparently they were just launching all of the decks in May. So this is like a Minchiato deck, which again, like I'm so tempted by these kinds of, particularly the Anima Antiqua line, or they always tempt me so much, mostly because I want that Marseille one that is now out of print. I just don't think I could read with this. I suppose I'm like not in the market for learning a whole new system right now, as much as I always want to be doing that. I've probably got enough to be getting on with. 97 cards. It's a different, so this is like Italian style rather than the French. They're so beautiful though. Like they are very like convincingly old school. Oh, okay, this is just another rogue one. The Jungian Archetypes Oracle. I think this is just that I was like interested. I think this artwork is super creepy, but like in a way that I find quite desirable. I'm very easily swayed by things with like a psychological bent to them, particularly stuff to do with Jung. I think that he was really interesting, and I had some really interesting ideas. Inevitably, probably a very problematic individual, and I just haven't looked into that. But I think that I love an archetype deck. I'm very tempted to get the Kim Cran's Archetypes Oracle. I was going to get the pocket-sized one, but then I saw that the book is like too dinky. So I don't know whether I would, like, it would be so overkill to get both decks just to have like the big book and the small cards. That would be ridiculous unless there was someone out there who inexplicably wanted the big cards in the small book that I could like do a swap with. But I recently found an archetypes deck on Vinted that I've been having a lot of fun with, and I just think they're super weird, but like I love the energy. It me. I wish. It's quite funny that it's got like fuck binarism and then the wise old man. Not the wise old person, the wise old man. I'm always so tempted by these kinds of decks. I don't really know how it would integrate into my practice. I like the colours and the way they've used kind of light and stuff. I think the backs are super weird. But yeah, I don't know, jury's out on this one. I think the box is really ugly. But the art is very cool. Okay, so next one is, the Rainbow Tarot. Yes, okay, I really want this. I've wanted it since it was indie. I love the artist and have followed them for like a long time on Etsy. I think their artwork is just brilliant. The use of colour and like the shapes and their like just their particular style makes me so happy. So the idea that they got picked up for mass market is just fab. Like the particular, are there any of the tarot? Is there any tarot art here? Yeah, so like this. So the tarot deck itself it's all like different colours, but it's each card is like a limited colour palette, and that just makes my heart and my eyes so happy. I think they're so gorgeous. And like the particular colours are all just very pleasing. But then the cards have like really chunky like top and bottom. Can we see it? Yeah, okay, so this is the Magician, but do you see what I mean? Like they're the wrong, like the image is the wrong size for the cards. So there's this like, I don't know how big that would be in an actual card, but maybe like almost an inch on the top and the bottom, because it's like the aspect ratio is all off, and like you wouldn't want to stretch the art, but then also you couldn't trim it because the backs fill the whole space. And so I don't know, would you put keywords, would you illustrate it, or would you just trim it and accept that you were going to lose? I don't know how much that would annoy me in practice, but I think that it's really gorgeous. And I realised when I made my like Tarot and Pride video that I have an embarrassing lack of queer tarot decks just in general. Okay, so that was May. Okay, now we're on to June, and we've got this, which is just so cute. I'm a sucker for fairy tales and folklore. I'm a sucker for magic, sucker for plants. I'm just a sucker for everything that this deck is. I'm picking up what it's putting down. Okay, we've got some images from Amazon. God, so what's that, like the Children of Lear, maybe? And Rapunzel, maybe, because she's cut her hair. Well, no, she's not cut her hair, but then what are these? I don't know. I can't work. Yeah, or Briar Rose, maybe. And then we've got Hansel and Gretel with the Two of Wands. Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't think I know all these stories either. I wonder if they're stories from like around the world, or yeah, they must be, because we started off with like Children of Lear. I was just like, oh, Ireland, sick. And then if that's Briar Rose, then that's Germany, I think. But it looks like we might have like, might be a bit more global, and that would be really cool. Because I mean, fuck knows where he's from. But that would be very cool. I would be very happy about that. It's pretty, run-of-the-mill backs. Okay, so what do we say? It doesn't specify where they're from. Who knows? US Games. I quite like the US Games cardstock. I'm not against it. But yeah, it's like on the pricier end for a mass market. But I wonder if there's any like different body shapes, because there's an element of different skin tones, including green. but I wonder if everyone's thin. I don't know, I'll have to see if I can find like walkthroughs and stuff. Please, if you've done walkthroughs of any of these decks, or if you've, had them for review, or if you've seen anyone that has, please do let me know in the comments. Okay, tarot for you and for me. I keep saying it, tarot for you and me. I actually have this. Inexplicably, it came up on eBay, which now I'm like super skeptical about. But it is real, like it's not a counterfeit deck. But now I'm just like a little bit suspicious of where it came from. So I actually have this, and I want to do like a flip through and stuff. I wanted to do it in June because Pride Month, but it just didn't happen for me. So, but yeah, I don't think I've ever had a deck this early before, like as soon after publication. Next one is the Earthwoman Tarot. Again, Los Carabeo is really just chucking them out at the moment. This like usually wouldn't necessarily be my thing. And like the faceless people is kind of weird. Yeah, no, I mean, I want to be the kind of person who likes this kind of thing. I think the faceless people maybe is too much for me. And like just because of my own issues, I find things that are like pure feminine, Mother Nature, divine feminine stuff, I just find that sort of thing like a bit challenging sometimes. So I don't think this would be particularly for me, although this looks like a great time. Oh, and also, yeah, I'm not huge on the kind of modern thing, although I wish I would like to be this. Please, that would be lovely. Thank you. But yeah, maybe not for me. But we've got another Los Carabeo one, which is Under the Oak Tarot, which I think is the one that I actually like meant to have up. And this is just charming. It's another kind of folklore-y fairy tale type one, but I just think it's really gorgeous. I really like the artwork. I like that it's kind of Green Man but without being too overly like just one particular worldview. I think the characters are really cool. I think the art style is really good. The colours are just stunning. Oh, look at them. They're working so hard. It's an interesting Five of Pentacles, isn't it? Because they're all like working together. What are they being excluded from, I wonder? And then look at these backs. So they're not reversible, but you could probably... no, you probably couldn't. But it's a cool design. It feels very... Princess Mononoke. But yeah, I like that. And it's like not super supreme expensive. It's not nothing. But I suppose it's not the £35 of that other lovely one. But yeah, I've had this like sort of in my periphery for a while, and I love oak trees and stuff, so it's been on my wish list. So that was June. Wow, really, it only goes up to the 8th of June. And then I had some, so we've got like coming up in August. I didn't see any like particularly for July, but the Astrology Tarot. So I'm really interested in astrology. Okay, so I do love a bit of astrology, but again, the thing that drew me to this is the colour palettes. I just think they're really joyful, and yeah, I really like decks that have a bit of astrology mixed in. It's kind of interesting. I don't know that as a traditional meaning of news. I like when they show you the inside of the book, because that's like a decent amount of information. I mean, I suppose that is for the majors. Oh, okay, so that's just, yeah, they fucked up with the picture. I was like, why are they talking about the Empress? I was like, right, okay, no. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I still don't love that with like the Venus and Mars, because also that's not accurate, is it? Like, Gemini would be, or Lovers is Gemini, and it would be Mercury, so it's not Venus and Mars. Puzzling. I really like the colours. I'm a sucker for the colours. But yeah, maybe not that. Speaking of astrology, I'm such a pain in the ass. The Star Law Arcana has gone mass market, and I think it's so beautiful. Have we got pictures? Yeah. Look at it. And it's done like playing cards. Oh, it's so cool. I think the face is really funny though. I feel better about my art. But this is just very cool. It's like a good bit of information. Cartomancy, tarot, divination, star lore. Yes. I think that would be a very cool kind of oracle, kind of tarot, cartomantic experience. And then we've got the Many Queens Tarot. These tabs are a little bit smaller so I can actually see what they are before I click on them. This is called Mass Market. It's very cool. It's like, I don't know, I suppose there's something that like feels queer about it, but I don't think it actually is. It's like, yeah, it's all about sort of the spectrum of femininity and beauty and, ooh, zoom. I just think the art is really cool. But again, we have the difficulty with the black and white tarot decks. Can I read them? What a card. This is just everything. Yeah, there's definitely something gay about this. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Yes, look at this. Fantastic. Also, yes, for that, for a 10 of Pentacles, that's so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. But yeah, so it's like all the different sorts of body types and stuff. So the idea that that's gone mass market is very cool. And so that's October. When was Star Law? September. So we've got August, September, October. And then, oh, this is actually the creator, Letty Jane. I think the backs are really cool. So that's like what she has to say about it. It's a fun little gif. Amazing. Okay, and then last two things I wanted to talk about are two books, one of which I have pre-ordered and the other one I'm considering pre-ordering. So this is 78 Acts of Liberation, Tarot to Transform the World by Lane Smith, which is Left Lane Smith on Instagram. Highly recommend. Also Tarot for the Hard Work by Maria Minnis. Amazing. I'm absolutely buzzing for this. Oh, it's like a barely little kind of blurb, but yeah, I'm super excited for this. And then there's also neuroscience. Oh, so the neuroscience of tarot, from imagery to intuition to prediction. So we've got a foreword by Mary K. Greer, and then this is by Siddhartha Ramakrishnan, and this is coming out in November. And I mean, I'm sold. I think that sounds very cool. I kind of love the sort of science meets tarot thing that you get every so often. Which, I mean, it's not that like I think that we have to bring science into tarot in order to legitimize tarot. I just think like I just like science, and so I think it's fun when you can like bring things that you like together. And so yeah, so this is journal exercises and images and all sorts of stuff. So I'm quite excited for that. I will probably just wait till it comes out. I don't know if I'll bother to pre-order it, but yeah, very cool. So that is a bunch of stuff that's either new on the market or is coming soon. Please let me know your thoughts. This is just like mass market stuff. And to be honest, it's even just mass market that's available at Blackwell's. But I already found enough things on Blackwell's to talk about, and I didn't want to be here for like a million years droning your ear off. So if this was interesting to you, I could maybe try and do it again in a couple of months' time. Let me know where you get your decks from, so that I could maybe look there as well for more interesting things to talk about. What decks are you like highly anticipating, whether they be mass market or indie? Yeah, I'm just really excited to hear what you think. I hope you're taking really good care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!